Our group is our Operation Underground Railroad, July 30th, which is the global World Against Human Trafficking. Since the whole COVID thing has happened and schools have shut down, I have a friend who's a social worker, and social workers are not able to have that safe place to be able to talk to children, to know what's going on at home, and so they are left, a lot of these kids are left in an abusive environment, and there are many children being trafficked here in the valley.
I had caught my daughter with a phone that I did not want her to have. When I took it from her to see where it had come from and what was going on, I had found a name on there that said Sugar Daddy. I was very upset when I saw it. She was 14 years old, 13 years old. She was very young. And the things I was reading as I went through these texts are things that I wouldn't say when I was 25. I mean, they were horrific things that he was controlling her with. And that phone to her was her way to counsel her friends who needed her support. So he could control her within my home from far away.
The message I really want to share is that we are out here to stand for a child. There are children in this city, in this state, and in this world that cannot be out here today, and we are being their voice. And we are saying this is not okay, and we want to be a light, and we want to share this message that we are opposed to child trafficking and that any form of human trafficking and human slavery is not okay.
When I found that phone, I wasn't sure what to do at first. I mean, like any father, I obviously wanted him wiped off the face of the earth. This monster's got to go. But that's not a real world solution. For me to be there for my daughter, I had to stand strong.
If someone suspects that a child is being used for human trafficking, the best thing to do is to look for the sign. It's very important not to engage the trafficker. That would be a dangerous situation, but to definitely inform there's a hotline number or to call your local police department.
Contact your local authorities. That is the number one mistake I made. I've always been handle it on your own type guy. Had I called the cops instead of met Hugo that day and tried to take care of it on my own, being a non-professional, we would have had him busted a lot faster and maybe gotten more time attached to the crime. So I am 100% taking as much responsibility for the fact that Hugo Rabson only got probation as I am on the system. I do want to make that very clear.